Hey guys, what's going on? Big Nate here. Started playing some CTI and Arma, got my ace mods going and everything like that. But I noticed there was, I was kind of branching out. I had bought a motorcycle and went fast scouting, not reconning any particular area, not capturing anything, but I like to get on a fast little motorcycle and go flying around the map trying to figure out is the opposition heaviest northeast, south, in the middle, wherever. And so I was doing a little scouting, and I noticed that there's heavy opposition coming from the northeast airfield on Pakistan. So I'm thinking maybe there's a base up here, or maybe that's, we're all trying to head there at once and just getting tangled up. I'm not at the air base yet. I'm at the nearest capturable town, and this turns out pretty bad. I've got all my guys engaged at will. Do what you gotta do. They're all AI, unfortunately. And so, I'm like, well, what the hell? So I hop in the driver's seat to get this thing turned around so my front gunner can get a position. And only now he shoots. And that was very frustrating. So I got the Mark 19 on top, the saw on the front, so I just roll up in here. And I noticed my secondary vehicle's down, so I get them all out, get them all up here in case there's some kind of ambush waiting. And that's what killed one of my vehicles and killed everyone inside. So here I'm just kind of checking, see if everybody's alright, need any medical help. And then I realize I don't have any medical supplies, so it's kind of pointless. So the only thing I can do at this point is, deploy this bipod and let the saw rip. And right here I noticed that truck is actually coming from the direction of the airfield. You can see the smoke in the upper right hand corner. That general area is where the airfield is. So here I have all my guys stop at the top of the hill to give me good cover from above. And here I have to deal with an Arma bug. I have to get in the seat
critical damage
to throw him out. You see him fall to the ground. So, I did the right thing. I checked their tags. They're not human, but I checked their tags to add to the realism and immersion. And right here, I'm going to try to get in, get this guy out, but it doesn't work. It actually pops him up, and then I'm taking fire.
1 o'clock. Enemy.
So there's really nothing more I can do at this time. You can see it popped him up to the gunner seat. It didn't actually pop him out. You will see later on that I come back and hook that vehicle up and take it back to base. I can't get the soldiers' tags, but I do the next best thing, which is take the vehicle back to base, whether it explodes or just gets recycled or whatever. But at least game-wise, it's silly, but trying to be immersive and role-play, I at least took the vehicle with his body in it. I kind of pretended that he was, it had crashed and he was like stuck in the rubble pile of the vehicle or something, and I just couldn't get to him. So here I'm just doing a little bit of recon, and I don't see what my guys are shooting at, so I roll over and counter an Arma bug, which makes you stand up. It's small things like that are really annoying, but for the most part, I will hop on and start up CTI just randomly. I mean, I try different things, you know, different scenarios. Every time I put in Arma, there's good and bad, but 85 to 90% is good, so that's well worth still playing this, even though I'm by myself with bots. And here's yet another glitch. I don't know why my map goes to this dark color, but I have to put my night vision on, and that kind of brightens it. I mean, makes it a little easier to see. It's just one of them things, you know. So right here I'm trying to plot out where to go, and I haven't even made it to the original. That was just an outpost to the city. I haven't even made it to the city yet. So, you know, I've got to move in through the city on foot, which, you know, is not a bad thing, but I would rather have a Mark 19 and a vehicle mounted saw watching my back. And for those of you wondering, that's a special activities, special operations vehicle, SOV. And it offers, you know, 0 protection if you're getting shot at. That's why all my guys died. But I did not expect this kind of resistance. I was going to pull up closer to the capture point of the city, and then dismount, take the city, jump back in the vehicles, go back to base, rearm, refuel, and heal up if needed, you know. And this part right here is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I see this BTR, right? Well, I don't know if it's active, but my guys aren't in danger yet. So, and I've got a Stinger. So right here, I'm just going to lay into this freaking truck. And what do you know? One of my own guys run right in front of me, botched the whole thing. Ah, goodness. So there's the truck down. And luckily the BTR isn't active, so it's not fired. I got lucky there, and here again I forget I don't have any medical supplies, so I can't do anything for them. Get shot and I get stuck in the menu. I'm still a noob at this. I'm still learning, you know. But I do realize that I do have enough common sense to know, hey, get out of the damn street, so we're not getting lit up. And I kind of figured there would have been a guy or two around that truck I just blew up, or, you know, in it that got out. I kind of expected that, or maybe even the BTR crew, you know, hanging out around their disabled vehicle for a repair truck or something. But as you can see, the effects in Arma are, the effects in Arma 2. I say Arma because nobody plays Arma 1 anymore. It's kind of an irrelevant game now, in my opinion, because, you know. But this is something that you always should do, guys, is scan the lines. Scan those hilltops for silhouettes. I mean, you know, you'd be surprised. There could be a random sniper up there. The AI in Arma is excellent. Well, I'm not going to say excellent, but the AI in Arma can throw you some curveballs. And actually, before this, in another session of CTI, I was actually ambushed by AT squad or whatever. I had two up armored Humvees and a Humvee Avenger with the, I don't know if it's tow missiles or stingers or whatever, and that was to combat APCs and possibly at least disable the turret or tracks of a tank if need be. Yeah, we were just cruising down the road, had my guys on full alert. All of a sudden, a rocket hits my front vehicle.
Somebody help me.
Blows it up.
Move to building 7.
A rocket indirectly hits the tow vehicle behind us, disables it, but doesn't blow it up. So I get everybody to dismount. I jump out. All of a sudden, one side is like a wall of lead from must have been a machine gun team on one side and AT on the other. So it's like either way you jump out, you're going to get a rocket to the face or a lead wall just turning you into Swiss cheese. So I jumped out, tried to make the best. It felt like it honestly felt like an Iron Man situation where they're cruising through the desert, and I think it was Iron Man 1, and they get ambushed, and that's where Tony gets the shrapnel to the chest. Tony Stark. The Jericho missile thing blows up and shrapnels his ass, but that's what it felt like. Because my lead vehicle got took out, my rear vehicle got disabled, my guys hopped out, I had all my guys jump out, gonna get them to return fire, and literally before I could even give the order, boom, I was dead. And a few seconds later I spawned back at base, called for the everybody to sound off. Everybody was gone. It was very frustrating. And yeah, I was kind of irritated at that. But
do you read? Over.
I'm at grid 05600.
Right here I'm calling for their status just to make sure everybody's still up, because it doesn't instantly tell you. Well, sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't instantly tell you if somebody's been killed or whatever. So yeah, let's fast forward to some more action. So right here is going to be wrapping up this video, kinda, sorta. But this part right here is paramount, guys. If you take over an area, put down emplacements. Like right here, I put down some tow systems, or actually maybe stingers, because they're a little cheaper. I can't really see the preview in Vegas here, but already it's firing, and I'm like, what the hell? So I've got those two systems down, so I'm going to put one in the back here. I think I'll put a Mark 19 grenade launcher system. Because honestly, threats can come from any direction. The Mark 19 stand is what I actually put down, I believe. But it can turn 360 degrees and, help out whatever else it needs to. Keep an eye on that truck to my left, by the way. It's like a salvage truck. Right here I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah, that was actually an enemy truck. I didn't even notice it. So I mean, that just goes to show, like, if you're not on the ball 24/7, if your head's not spinning, 10,000 RPMs like on a swivel, you're gonna miss certain things. And yeah, I kind of had a retard moment because I didn't even have the towing rope in my inventory. And they are still firing at that truck. Like, I can't even... I kind of think it was something else there, and like a person or not a person. Well, a person, AI, whatever you want to call it. But they didn't have anything but missiles to take them down. And that looked cool as hell, man. Rockets flying through the air. God, it's so... Arma. It's something special. Don't really know what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, that's right. I'm getting grenades out just in case. There's the guy I can't get out of the seat, by the way. And that's that was an Arma bug that
Medic.
slung the truck around and hit me. Ugh. Very frustrating. See, I don't know why it slung the truck back there and then slung it back to its original position. I don't even know, but I can't get that guy out of the seat, so, you know, instead of leaving him like that, I'm going to take him back to base. And right here, I'm actually trying to fix the Humvees and stuff. Sometimes you can heal your squad stuff. Sometimes you can't. You know, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I don't know why I couldn't heal the things here. I actually unhooked the vehicle and still nothing. And also on a side note, I took this vehicle back to base to try to fix it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I bought a repair truck.
3. Disembark.
Parked it right beside of the truck,
Get in
the SUV truck, and got in, got out, got in the other one, got out. Had them touching, had them side by side, had them front, back, side to side, and it just would not repair. So finally, I just broke down and bought. Well, actually, I've got a little clip here of my next incursion that really sucked for me. Alright, so anyway, I took my guys back, had them go ahead and everybody get back to the base. I disbanded them, got a tank, a medic, and an engineer. I'm hoping engineer is the one that can actually repair on the fly. I don't know. I haven't really got into the very depths of Arma. I play it, have fun, be strategic, but you know, there's only so much a brain can absorb in a short amount of time. So,
Enemy.
Yeah.
Front. 1 click.
And right here's the airfield in question, and I'm flaring because I'm hearing this dee dee, and that's something trying to lock on to me. And yeah, that tone right there. Yeah. And the chopper's brand new, my crew's brand new, my tank's brand new. Luckily, the tank isn't here. Well, I had the tank en route, but I was the forward reconnaissance. You know, little birds are not exactly fast, top speed, but they're very, very agile. So that's kind of why I went with the little bird as opposed to a Black Hawk or something else. I don't really like getting the Apaches and shit because I feel like that's too overpowered. You know, because I'm a lot smarter than AI and I can just sit back and wail on them, and yeah. So I'm trying to figure out where this lock-on's coming from. I know there's probably a tank or two and some APCs down there, but they don't have anything lock on to me that, to my knowledge, I don't think they would. Maybe the APCs have some type of AA capability. But, I'm going to just shut up and let it play. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later.
Enemy. Tank left. 1 click. Enemy. APC. 10 o'clock. Half a click.
Enemy
truck 12 o'clock. After plate.
One is down.
I'm at grid 0381110.